Right then guys, hello and welcome to my first video. I'm sure you've already guessed that it's going to be a painting video, this one, and there's in fact going to be a series of paintings that's going to be designed, hopefully, so you'll get your own brushes out and paint with me. So this one I'm going to start off, it is quite a simple one, it's black canvas. I've only got a few colours on this one, so I'll show you my palette quick. I've got, as you can see, I've got white and I've got blue, I've got what's called phthalo green, it's transparent, I've got dark brown, and I've got pink or Alizarin crimson as they call it, and black. So that's all I'm using. So let's have the canvas is on the easel now. I've covered it with thin oil. It's just what's called liquid clear Bob Ross oil. You only put a very thin coat of that on, and then on top of that I've just put some bluish colours just to see what we can come up with underneath. So for this one I'm thinking of doing a Northern Lights one, so let's see how we go, seeing as it's I've not painted for a while, so let's go. So I'm going to do first, I'm just going to get loads of white. I'm going to get a fan brush. I've got a fan brush, Bob Ross fan brush. All the brushes I've got are Bob Ross ones. You can get a pack that's got all the equipment in that you'll need. It's called the Bob Ross Master Set. Just get that and you'll be well on your way. So I'm going to load it up just like that. I'm going to start up here. I'm just going to tap some lines in like that, and I might curve them round like that. Load the brush again, same way, just drive it through the paint like that, and I'm going to do another one about here. Just tap it in, just tap it in, tap it in, and let it spin round like that. I'm going to do it one more time. In fact, I think I'll do it just here. So I'll go above that. I think I'll have 3 in this one today. Yeah, I think so. And fetch that round like that. So that's the start. I'm going to put that brush down. When I find it. And I've got here Bob Ross 1-inch brush. Just a 1-inch brush that you'll get in the kit. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get that. I'm just going to lift it like that. Just lift it like that. All the way down, and all these lines go straight up. Always straight up. Like that. Okay, like that. Just wipe the brush out, same on this one, like that. All the lines straight up, remember. Wipe that out, the same with this one. So that'll be 3 out of 3. Like that, straight up. Even if you get to a curve, straight up, straight up, straight up, like that. Lovely. Just touch it up here and there, just so I get it how I like it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just tidy that bit up. There we go. Right. Moment of truth time. I'm going to get a big 2-inch brush when I find one. That one will, no, not that one. In fact, I'll wash this one out quickly. I've got a dirty one, I might as well wash it out quickly. Just hang fire with me 1 second. we go. That's that one clean. Right. Let's have a go. For this, I'm going to need a paper towel, because every time I lift my brush up, I'm going to wipe it out. So here we go. Push down hard, straight up, wipe it out. Straight up, wipe it out. And this is the same again, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Like that. Okay. Each stroke I'm doing, I'm wiping it out just to get the excess off, because I really don't want excess paint if I can help it. Like that. And all lines, even on corners like this, straight up. Straight up, straight up, like that. And I think that's looking quite good now. That's what we're after. The more you go over it, the more you'll dull it down. So just be aware of that. You will dull it down the more you go over it. But it is a bit bright, so I'm just going over it a couple of times, just to make sure I'm happy with it, which I am. These bits here at the bottom, you can just blend away if you want to, like that. Just rub the brush on it and it'll go away. But I plan on putting something there anyway, so we should be good to go. Okay. There we go. Right. Just rub that off a little bit as well. There we go. And as you see, the more you rub it, the more it will just go away. So we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Right. I'm going to make a mountain, I believe. So let's have a look at what we've got. So for mountains, use your knife. I mixed this up earlier. This is what I put on the canvas before we started. It's just a mixture of blue and black, so dark blue. Add to that, I'm going to add some crimson to that. I'm going to add some black to that. And I'm also going to add a little bit of brown. Pick it up with your knife, which you'll get in the kit as well. Turn it over. Same again. Turn it over. And then same again. Turn it over. And we should be good to go. What we do then is we pull it in a straight line like that. Just get the excess off. Go in, cut down, and you'll have a roll of paint on the knife like that. You might be able to see it, you might not. It just depends on the light, because I've not got the best lights at the moment. So where shall we have it? Let's have it about there, like that. And then we just do make a couple of triangle shapes like that. It's not going to be anything special, this one. It's just a beginner one to show you how to do it. I've got another peak there. And then all we need to do is join them up like that. And the only thing I care about at this point in time is this top edge. I don't care what happens under here at the moment. It doesn't matter, because we're going to blend it out. I'm going to take a bit more colour. And I'm just going to fetch this across there like that, jag that colour down, and I'm scraping it away. All the colour under here, I want to scrape as much of it away as I can, like that. And that's for all of it. As I say down here, it doesn't really matter because we want rid anyway. So that should be good for his mountain. Okay, just get all the paint you can. I'm pushing into that literally as hard as I can. Just like that. You don't need much colour on anyway because it's already dark. So, I just need to clean my knife off. And then we will put, in fact there's one more step before we put snow on. What we need to do is blend out the colour even more that's already there. So I'm going to take a clean, pardon me, 1-inch brush. So it's clean 1-inch brush. I'm just going to grab under here and I'm just going to pull it to the edge of the canvas like that, purely because I want to get rid of all the colour under here. I don't want to touch the top edge, I want to keep that nice and tidy if I can, like that. And just bring it down a touch like that. Turn the brush that way for this side and jog that down there like that. And then under here it doesn't really matter. Like that. There we go. So that's his basic mountain shape. Just like that. So, that's that. What we need to do now is put some snow on it. So I need that knife again, wherever I've put it. There we go. And we take it. For this is extremely difficult, this part, even for me, and I'm still learning. I've been doing it a couple of years now. I'm going to take white. I might add just a touch of black to it, just to dull it down that little bit. Like I say, I don't want a lot, really. It's just to dull it down into a greyish colour because it's night time. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull it all the way down, knife in, same as before, and get a roll. That's a bit too big for what I want, but there we go. That's what we want. A nice little roll like that. This is where there's no pressure. You don't push down. Blade upon here, like that. Wiggle and jiggle till it comes down. All the way to the end like that. Okay. We'll do it again. Pull it down. Cut off a roll. And I'm going to join up to this one again. Like that. And I'm going to pull that one down like that. Just going to tidy that top edge up there that we missed a bit on. There we go. That's lovely. We'll carry on now. Pull down some more white like that. I'm going to start on this peak here like that. And that will come down like that. And then once again, take the paint, no pressure, pull down like that. There's one more peak to do, which is on the back side there. So we'll pull him out, and then we're going to do this one as well, like that, and pull him down like that. So as you can see, we're developing that shape quite nicely. So this left hand peak here, I'm going to add some more highlights because I want it a bit wide. I don't want the shadows on that side to be as much, basically. So I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to drag it down, and I'm going to fetch it round like that, and then back down that way, like that. Okay? Just like that. And then we can always fill that in as we want to, like that. Lovely, I'm happy with that. So, get rid of the snow. That was white snow. In fact, what we'll do, we'll add to that blue. We'll add some blue to that for a shadow colour. Let's see what shadow colour we can make. So I've just added, as you can see, small amount of blue, like that. Exactly the same procedure as when we did the last one. Just pull it down like that, then take a roll off that, like that, and then we need to come down this side. So I'm going to start here, exactly the same thing. Instead of coming this way, I'm going to come this way. So put your knife up like that and drag it that way, just like that. Yeah, same again, just slightly under here, just like that, no pressure, and just let it break like that. Let's move on to this one, just like that, no pressure at all, and just fill that in like that. And as you can see, we're starting to develop a shape now. We're starting to develop a shape. Again, we're going to go into this one. Same again. Just drag it round like that. No pressure. Just touch that there, like that. As you can see, it really doesn't take long to do a mountain. It really doesn't. All I need to do now is do this one, because I don't want this one left out at all. So just put the knife up to that. Every peak should have its own shadow, like that. Okay. We'll just tidy this bit up a little bit, like that. There we go. And what you can even do, if you wanted to, just clean the knife off. If for any reason you're not happy with it and you want to add some more white to it, you can do. So I've just cleaned the knife off on a paper towel, that's all. I've got some more white left on here, so I'm going to take some more white, cut off a roll like I normally do. Okay. So say for example I don't like this here, okay, you can come back over it, like that. It's not a problem. Just like that. And now we've jagged this edge up a little bit, so we're good. Like that. Just do a little bit more there, like that. So I don't want it to be too parallel. There we go. Cool. I'm happy with that. Now, another secret to this technique is creating mist. We can create some mist by doing hardly anything at all. The way we do that, I'm going to take the 1-inch brush I had earlier. I'm just going to dry it out. Just give me 1 second. Oops, I dropped my paper towel. So all we do now, following the angles I might add, just slowly, just tap away like that. And you remember I put some colour underneath, you're about to see that now. So we'll tap away like that, only nice and gently. Just make sure you follow the angles of your mounting. So this is coming down that way, so we need to go that way as well. Same on this one. Not too hard at all. Like that. And then same on this side. Not hard at all. And don't worry about these lines because we're going to get rid of them in a second. Like that. Wipe the brush out and gently, very gently, just go upwards like that with your brush. And that should, all being well, take out the tap marks like that. Same on this side. But because this comes down this way, we need to go up that way like that. Okay, just like that. Clean it off again. Just give the brush a wipe, and then you can always, if you want to, just tidy up this bottom edge, and it'll blend all them lines, as you can see. They'll just blend away. So if you see now at the bottom, it's looking misty. Good. Right. What do I need next? I need a fan brush next, because I'm going to put some distant trees just on these, under this mountain here. So for that I need to find my fat, which I've just found. It's here. That's good. That's good. Radio. So I'm going to use the same colour I used for the base of this mountain, which is this dark colour here. I'm going to drive the brush through it all like that, each side. Both sides like that. I'm going to wiggle it a little bit like that, and that'll bring it to a sharp point. And all we're going to do is we're going to go tap down like that and go up and down, and it makes some lovely distant trees like this, as you're about to see. Make sure you reload often. I'm going to add some more, I think I'll add some more black to that colour. I'm just adding some more black to it, just to make it stand out a bit more. Like that. And they're called tap and crash trees, as they call them in the Ross classes. They call them tap and crash trees. I just call them distant trees because it's a lot easier. One thing you want to make sure is this misty area that you've created, save some of that. Make sure you can see it. Otherwise your mountain will look like it's right against these trees. You need to create distance with that. That's one thing to be careful of. Okay, so load some more colour like that. Keep going like that, different heights. You don't want it to look like a fence. As you can see, they're all different heights. Reload regularly like I am doing. Like that. On this side. Like that, and I think that'll I think that might do us for some trees. Okay. So that's them. As you can see, I've left some misty areas showing, so you can tell the difference where the bottom of the mountain is and where the trees are. Okay, cool. Right, next job we need to add some snow, I think. Let's add some snow. So I'm going to use 1-inch brush. I'll use some more snow, same mountain colour I had. This snow here. I'm going to tap into that. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to go like this. Like that. You really don't need a lot. Like that. And then that across there like that. Okay? So we're just creating a bit of a background now. Like that. Okay? So I'm quite happy with that. And what I want to do, right, is I want to create a bank. So I'm going to carry on with this snow. I'm going to come down like that. Okay. Like that. Might come in a bit more there. Like that. And as I come further down, I'm going to let it come closer to the corner like this. As you can see. And as you can probably see, we're about to create some water here. Okay. Reload it again. I'm going to do the same thing at this side. So come down like that, and then as we work our way down, I want to come out into the corner like this. Okay, like that. And as you can probably about to tell, we're going to have a bit of a lake. So we'll do that. Let's go over that a little bit. Like I say, do it till you're happy. You're not going to cause any issues. Make sure you're happy with your snow, which I am. That looks pretty good. How we create water? I'm just going to dry this brush out a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to tap into the white a tiny amount, like that. That's all. Nothing on it at all. Right? I'm going to go do that. I'm going to pull down like this. Okay? Straight down. Straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down. Like that. Same at this side. Down, down. As you come down, these want to get longer. The reflections want to get longer. Like that. And then what I'm going to do, I want to get a clean, where I find it. Is this it? Yes, that's it. In fact, I don't need to give it a clean, so I'll not be one second. There we go. That's that brush all clean. Let's just dry it off a little bit. Now these reflections, I just want to tidy them up. How you do that is with this big brush here, 2-inch brush. Okay. So all we're going to do is just going to go over this, and you'll see what happens. Just like that. It's going to start blending now. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Same on this side. Like that. Wipe it out once more, and then what we do, we go across like this. Nice and careful, hardly any pressure whatsoever. And it's just going to turn that into some mirror-like reflections just like that. Okay, come down a bit further there. There we go, like that. Like I say, play with it till you're happy, but you really don't want to go over it too much if you can help it. Okay, so what I want to do now, I want to add some closer trees to that. So what I'm going to do for that, I'm going to use once again a fan brush. This fan brush, I might need to add some more colour as well, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, I'm going to create some what I like to call Christmas trees, basically. I'm going to start on this side. We'll start about here, create a little line. Okay, just start tapping soft like that, and as you work your way down, you want to tap harder and harder, and as you do all that, your tree will get bigger and bigger, just like that. Okay, I'm going to add another one, and I probably will need some more colour, so bear with me a second. I might be able to get away with putting this one in though first. I'm going to put one next to this one here, like that. Same again, just start tapping softly, like that. And I'll put one next to that one. Okay. And then what I think I'll do to fill that in, just another small one next to that one. Okay, let's go over to the other side, but before that I just need to add a little bit more colour. So just bear with me. There we go. All I've done is added some more black and some more crimson and a bit more blue to that same mixture. Fan brush straight through like that. You can wiggle it if you want, bring it to a point. We'll go to this side, do it, start about, in fact we'll do a bigger one. There. This one's going to be a slightly bigger one, this one. So brush to the side and down, just tap soft like that. Left and right, just keep tapping, using corner of the brush only. Like that. Reload as often as you need to. Just reload as often as you need to. Like that. That's that one. Okay. We'll do one next to that one. This one's going to be a bit shorter, but it's going to possibly come down a bit more. We'll see what happens. Same again. You create all these trees in the same way, basically. Yeah, we'll fetch that one down a bit, I think. There, like that. We'll do another one now, and this one, because these two are leaning slightly this way, I'm going to lean this one this way, like this. Up there. Well, we'll do him a bit taller. We don't want him the same. We don't want him the same as that one. We'll add this one in, like that. And he goes off that way. Same again in here. We've got a proper family growing here. Well, that's okay. Same again, just nice steady taps to start with, like that. This one can come down a bit further, like that. Okay, and then we've got to shall we? No, I've got an idea. Yeah, I want to leave some mounting showing. I've changed my mind, right. So what I want to do first, I want to plant these trees down into the ground. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my snow brush that I use for the snow, and I'm going to borrow some of these trees, and I'm going to create shadows in the snow by nicking some of my tree. In fact, I need to fetch that one down just a little bit more, but that's okay. We can do that easily just by carrying on down here like this. There we go. It started to look like you were flying then. Once again, I'm going to borrow some of my tree colour, like that. And I know what I'm going to add here, so that's fine. I'm going to add some things anyway. But as you can see, we're creating shadows. Same with these. And come this way. Just borrow some paint from my tree. Sorry about that. Like that, and then that plants them into the ground like that. Okay. Same brush. I'm just going to tap into this corner and just borrow some more colour. I'm going to tap the top corner because I'm going to add some bushes. For that top corner, I'm just going to tap in some circles or some fan shapes like that, and we're going to add some bushes like that. Okay, same on the other side. You can tap, or you can pull through the paint like that. One end gets rounded off, and you just push up like that to create some bush shapes. Okay, like that. Don't really want too many. And I want to use my other brush, which I haven't got, so I'm going to have to, can't find that for the moment. In fact I can use this one. Alright. Now for this, I do need to thin it down a bit. For that, Bob Ross liquid white, just the job. Give it a shake. And all I'm going to do, I'll show you what I'm going to do anyway, when I can open it. Into my liquid white, like that. You do need quite a lot of paint when you do this, and you need it to be thin. I'm just going to tap the top corner like that. Okay, possibly a bit more. There we go, that's better. So to create a bush, you just tap nice and carefully like that. Okay, whilst being careful to leave dark spaces in between. Okay, I'm just going to add to this one a little bit, like that. Same up here. Okay. Keep your brush well loaded, like that. There we go. There's some lovely bushes, like that. Okay. Same on the other side. I'll grab some more white. Tap in the corner. Okay. Then all we do, let's tap away like that. These ones are going to be slightly bigger because in my mind these are going to be slightly closer to us. That's literally the only reason. Same again, just on the end here. This one's lucky because it gets to look over the water's edge. And then I'm keeping this dark, so in between, all the time I'm made aware, not too much at all. Plenty of dark to leave. Like that. Nice and careful. Nice and careful. Okay. And you'll notice dark spaces, that's the most important thing. Make sure that the dark spaces are completely and always there. Alright? Cool. Now then, these bushes I'm also going to drag them into the snow. How I'm going to do that, this round brush that I've just used, I'm going to wipe that out. Okay, like that. And then these bushes, I'm going to borrow some colour from them, just underneath. Just like that. In fact, I'll use a fan brush there because I'm getting a bit too close for comfort for my liking there. Just wipe that out. Do it again so you can see. Well, in fact, I like that. I like that. It's a bit brighter. Some light must be in here. Like that. That's nice. Brighten that up a little bit. I'm just going to do that. Like that. Like that. Okay. Lovely. That's lovely. And what I do want to do is let me have a look. Yeah, need to highlight these trees, don't we? So what we do, same again. For these, I'm going to go through the blue, the white, bit of blue, liquid white, and this is why it sticks on top, because I've mixed it thinner. It will stick on top. Okay, same with this one. Make sure you leave plenty of dark areas in between your trees. That's why you'll notice I'm not putting too much on. A bit more liquid white, a bit more blue. Same with these ones. Like that. you'll see from the mountain the light's coming this way, so the right hand side of the trees need to be brighter than the left, because that's where the light would be hitting. Okay, same with these two. Like that. And this one, we don't want to leave this one out, do we? Like that. We don't want to leave him out like that. Right, let's tidy the edge of this water up a little bit. So what we're going to do for that, I'm going to use this fan brush. I'm going to just come down here. Okay. Like that, and I'm going to create some distinct edges in the water like that. Okay, like I say, you can extend these in if you want, it's completely up to you. But this side I might even go like that, might even go like that. Just fill that in like that, and because it's that little bit brighter, it looks like there's a separate hill there, like that. Okay, like that. In fact, I've got an idea. I'm going to do it a touch more because I'm not a fan of this bush, so I'm going to knock that off and I'm going to come down like that. So if you're not happy with something, just change it. You really don't have to put up with it. And now I've got rid of that. Okay, and I've created a big hill like that. It does in front. Beautiful. Alright. I'm just wondering whether, you know, I'm looking at that, I'm wondering whether to go all the way across. In fact, I might do. I might, yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that, yeah. So this, I'm going to extend. It's going to come around the lake. I'm going to leave some of that black part. It's going to go up there like that. How's that? Don't worry if you think you're ruining it or anything. You're not. You're doing it for a reason. It's because your mind wanted you to do it. Okay, so look at that now. What I've done with that, okay, this is slightly brighter, so we can see that it's in front of this. Alright, and it's just created, it's pushed that lake back. Alright, it's pushed that lake back. So now what I'm going to do, I think we need to put some rocks and stones on there. That would be nice. Let's have a go at that. So for that, I need a Filbert brush. So let me find my Filbert brush. There we go. It's there. Right. In fact, I want to mix the colour first. Use the knife. I'm going to mix up a bit of brown that I've got left. There's not much left, but there's enough. A bit of brown and liquid white. Okay. I'll show you why in a second. So I'll load this brush up with just brown. It's just dark brown and black. Okay, like that. Nice and full. One side goes through there, so I've got black on the bottom and then light on the top. The light bit goes to the top, and all we do, we just do this. Just do a little curve like that. And again. Okay. Like that. I've got some stones. Some stones in the snow. Same again. Load the brush up again. I'm going to go straight through the white. I'll put some more here, I think. Like that. Okay. And we can't leave this side out. Let's have a look at this side. Like that. Let's have a look, some more. And as you can see, it does look like there's snow on the top, light's coming down, and it's just highlighting some of the stones, which looks pretty good. Just like that. Okay. Cool. Now it just looks like it might be missing a few more bushes, I think. Might be missing a few more bushes. But the first thing I want to do is, I want to put some waterline on there, so I'm going to do on the water chassis, liquid white, or you do liquid white, spin it like that, spin it round. I'm going to use a small edge, in fact I'll use a large edge for now, straight through like that. Okay, I'll show you again, and it's straight through like that. Keep your knife straight, and it acts like a saw. Okay, just saw it backward and forward, just like that. Backward and forward, backward and forward, just like that. Okay, just like that. Once you get the hang of it, it does get easier, I promise you. Promise you that. You can even use a small edge, same way. Just put a little bit on the edge of that there, like that. Alright. And that just highlights your lake a little bit, like that. Okay, cool. Cool. Rightio, let's, I wonder if there's anything else we can add. Shall we add a big, I think we should add a big tree. Shall we add a big tree? Yeah, I think we should do. Yeah, let's add a big tree. So to add a big tree, I want to get all the dark colour I've got, all the browns, the blue, the crimson. I want to mix that up. And get my Filbert again. When I find it, there it is. Just give it a wipe out. Like that. This is what you call your bravery test, because I'm going to show you. I'm going to go through here. Alright. I'm going to go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Straight through my rocks, straight through my stones, and straight off the canvas like that. Alright? Even I've got to be brave to do that, I'm not telling you. Even I've got to be brave to do that. Alright, like that. Do it a bit wider at the top, I think. Like that, just take your time. Just take your time, and that'll do. That'll do for that. Alright, and it's a good way to cover it up if you don't like something. We're in winter time. I'm not sure what type of tree this is yet, but there's a chance it might not be alive, but we shall see. We shall see. So, I think it's going to be, we shall see. Shall we do a? Yeah, let's do a dead one. Let's do a dead one with some branches. Let's do a dead one. Right. We'll take the knife, clean it out. Get some more white paint because I've just about run out, I think. Let me find where I've put the white paint. Because for the life of me I cannot remember. Where is it? Where is it? Let me just have a look. In here. Second. Yeah. Thought I had. I thought I had. Right, so we've got some more white now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight this tree a little bit. I'll take some white, and drop it. I'm going to put it down here. As you can see, pull it out. I've took another roll like I did with the mountain, and the light's coming this way, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to touch at the edge and slightly pull like that. Alright, slightly pull, like that. Just pull it across, like that, like that. Alright, just a bit more down here, I think, see as it's a bit wider. Like that. more under here. There we go, like that. Other side, we want a shadow colour. So I'm just going to add some blue. I want a bit more blue, I think. Like that. Blow roll this time. I'm just going to come in this way. No, I want it a bit darker. I don't like that, so I want it a bit darker. So we'll mix the colour. I'm just going to add a bit of the dark colour I use for the mountain into it. Try that. Let's try that. Same again, just coming from this side, like that. You don't need as much shadow as you do with your highlights. Just bring it across like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, like that. Lovely. That's looking like something now, isn't it? Okay. Cool. Yeah. Script liner. Let's put some dead branches on him. So I've just dipped some paint thinner into this black colour, and I want it thin like water, thin as water. Okay. Spin the brush through to a point. Okay. And then what we can do, hold the brush at the back. It's nice and steady. Okay. And just put some branches on him. Just put some branches on him, like that. Okay, just take your time. Like that. Nothing special. Alright, like I say, it's unfortunately a dead one because it is winter and it's nothing lives forever, unfortunately. Just a few more. Come down here. Like that. Like I say, I'm not going to do them all over. But it just gives you an idea of what you can achieve. Like that. Okay. Lovely. And I think to finish off, we're going to just put a few more bushes in. I'm going to go through my colour like that. one direction, just like that. In fact, we'll go in front. Look, there we go. That's it. That'll set him into the painting, and then he'll be all happy and dandy. Then, won't he? Just like that. Just put some colour in. Just like that. Alright. Put that one down. Find the other one. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Only me knows, but I don't know. Here we go. Get some white paint. Like that. Straight into my liquid white. Tap it in, same as I did before. Might need some more paint, we shall see. Oh no, I'm alright. I'm alright, I think. Still remember, leave your darks. Alright. Let's follow your shape that you've made. Like that. Small amount of dark here, I'm just gonna. Just that. There's a bush there, but it's not covered all the dark. And then one more. Just there, like that. And I think that will do us. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. So that one's done. All we've got left to do is sign it. All you need to do to sign it is go into your paint thinner. In this case, I'm going to go back into this black because we've got snow. Okay. Twist it, pull it out, and then I want to sign it down here in the bottom corner, like that. There we go. That's it signed, that's it done. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow along, try and paint your version, and I shall see you soon. Thank you very much.